Good morning, students. Students, yesterday we studied about the limits and continuous functions. Now let us revise all the formulas of limits which we studied in class 11th. So students, this is the first one. Limit x tends to 0, sin x upon x equals to 1. Limit x tends to 0, tan x upon x equals to 1. Limit x tends to 0, cos x equals to 1. Limit x tends to 0, sin inverse x upon x equals to 1. Limit x tends to 0, tan inverse x upon x equals to 1. Limit x tends to 0, e to the power x minus 1 upon x equal to 1. Limit x tends to 0, a to the power x minus 1 upon x equals to log a. Limit x tends to 0, log 1 plus x upon x equal to 1. Limit x tends to a, x to the power n minus a to the power n upon x minus a equal to na n minus 1. Correct, students? All these formula we already proved in class 11th. Okay, now let us revise all the properties of limits. First property, student, limit x tends to a, fx plus gx equal to limit x tends to a fx plus limit x tends to a gx. We can distribute the limit over addition. We can distribute the limit over subtraction. Limit x tends to a fx minus gx equal to limit x tends to a fx minus limit x tends to a gx. We can, if two functions are given in the form of multiplication, so we can write them separately with limits. Limit x tends to a fx into gx equals to limit x tends to a fx into limit x tends to a gx. Similarly, in division also, students, limit x tends to a fx upon gx. So limit x tends to a fx upon limit x tends to a gx we can write separately. And you have to remember, it should be provided as limit x tends to a gx not equals to 0. So all these properties of limits, students, these properties we studied in class 11th. Now, students, algebra of continuous function. Yesterday I explained the continuous function. Functions is continuous if left hand limit equals to right hand limit equals to the value of function at the given value. Now, students, algebra of continuous functions. Let fx and gx be two real functions continuous at x equal to a. Let a be any real number. Then, students, two functions are here, f and gx. So their sum is also continuous at x equal to a. Their difference is also continuous at x equal to a. Their product also, student, is continuous at x equal to a. And the function multiply by a, or you can say the product of a and the function is also continuous at a. The reciprocal of function is continuous at x equal to a, provided that fa is not equals to 0. If, students, the value of function at a equals to 0, then it will be infinity. That's why, student, remember 1 upon fx is continuous at x equal to a when fa is not equals to 0. Okay, students. Now fx upon gx is continuous at x equal to a. Okay, provided that g is not equals to 0. If gx is equals to 0, then it will be not defined. That's why, student, fx upon gx is continuous at x equal to a, provided that ga is not equals to 0. So, students, these are the some algebra of continuous functions. Okay. Now, there are some theorems, students. First theorem, let f and g be real functions such that fog is defined if g is continuous at x equal to a, fx is continuous at ga, show that fog is continuous at x equal to a. Students, two real functions are given to us. Fog is also defined, student. G also continuous at x equal to a. Fx is continuous at ga. So these all are given to us. We have to prove fog is continuous at x equal to a. The composition of f and g is also continuous at x equal to a. This we have to prove. So, students, fog is defined. Then when fog is defined, then the range of g should be subset or equal to domain of f. I told you about the fog and Goff in chapter number 1. Okay, students. Gx belongs to domain of f. Okay, range g, it means gx belongs to domain of f. For all x belongs to domain of g. Okay, students, because this range subset or equal to domain of f, then we can write gx belongs to domain f for all x belongs to domain g. Means for all value of x, okay, gx belongs to domain f. It is given to us, student. Now, student, it is also given to us g is continuous at x equal to a. Gx is continuous at x equal to a, so limit x tends to a, gx equals to ga. We can put the value of x a here. And it is also given to us fx is continuous at ga. So limit gx tends to ga. Gx tends to ga, fgx equal to fga. As we have written, x tends to a, gx equals to ga, and here f is continuous at ga. Correct, students? So ga will come here at the place of x. Okay, so gx tends to ga, fgx equals to fga. Okay, now, students, both are same, so we can write x tends to a, fgx equal to fga. So fgx is known as fog x, and fga we can write fog a, because here a is there. It means when fog x equals to fog a, so we can say fog is continuous at x equal to a. gx is continuous and x equal to, it is given to us, student. So limit x tends to a, gx equal to ga, and when we have got this limit x tends to a, fog x equals to fog a, then we can write fog is continuous at x equal to a. Okay students, have a nice day.